Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL League One. We'll take you backward before we go forward because there was a title to be decided. And we're going to play those highlights coming at you in just a little bit. Frankly, it was the only match that wrapped up the month of September for everybody. And so we're going to go ahead and give you the highlights from Fort Rivers. It took a while. Northern Colorado Hailstorm Forward Madison to determine your Jägermeister Cup champ. Here's how it all broke down, courtesy of our friends at USL League One, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
Coming into this game, indifferent from their semifinal game, Bruno Rendon pushed back to the back line. The exact same starting 11 from their semifinal victory at home over the Charlotte Independents. And of course, it's the last call in the inaugural USL Jägermeister Cup. One team will be hoisting the trophy tonight, but who will it be? Prentice floats this one up for Cheney. He chests it down and shoots, and he scores! A buzzing start for Madison. It's the man who brought them to the final, Christian Cheney. And look at those fans traveling all the way from Wisconsin, rewarded with an early goal. It's his fourth goal in the Jägermeister Cup. Scored the game winner against Charlotte. This is a Hailstorm team that had conversations before the semifinal and before this game about the tension that comes in a Jägermeister Cup final, actually just in any final. As this ball is lofted inside, skipping around, Rendon cutting left and shooting and scoring! We are off and running here in the Jägermeister Cup final. And of course, Bruno Rendon had to get in on the action. It's the Jaeger Cup man himself, Bruno Rendon, his 9th goal in the competition. It looks like we've got a good one brewing here, folks. I'm not sure where he's tuning in for this game, but if you're watching here on ESPN Plus, Eamon, hope you're doing well. Ethan Hoard takes a shot saved by Shipman. We're here at 1 apiece in the Jägermeister Cup final. Hoard, nice slipping ball through. Rendon ripping it across. The follow through from Chelo Martinez. It pinballs around, and Bernd Shipman falls on top of it. Jake Kroll. Nice find across. Devin Boyce winds up for a shot, and it goes straight down the middle. Lalo Delgado didn't need to shift in either direction, just had to stretch up for it. And with that, the first half of the Jägermeister Cup final has concluded. It's just who you would expect to have scored in this game. Christian Cheney for Madison opens it up. Timmy Mell, the center, back in the way of that one. Now Billy King rolls that ahead. Oprah drags it inside. Dietrich shoots. And he does just that. You never discount Devin Boyce for his effort. He is 110% every single game. On the end of this one, King plays it back to Martinez. Here's the service, and it's punched away by Shipman. The follow-through skying over top. And the first big save made by either keeper. Powder plays it forward. Still in the danger area. And Marky Hernandez heads it towards goal. And there's the final whistle. We're in the inaugural USL Jägermeister Cup final. And what more proper way to finish this? He has been a magic man this season for Forward Madison. including a magnificent goal in round 7 to win the game against the Red Wolves. And he scored here from Melbourne. And he's one-on-one with Bert Shipman. And he scores. Very similar position to the previous penalty. From Oklahoma City, Garrett McLaughlin. Oh, so patient. And he scores. 3 pens, 3 zipping finishes to the bottom right corner. Certainly proving his case there. Now Marky Hernandez. 5'5" super sub. He'll go up immediately. And Hernandez, cheeky with it. Pretty famed for it. And Macias best him. Rapid stutters. And a nice finish. Bottom left corner. Noah Powder now. Saka Warrior from Trinidad and Tobago. And he rips that one through. Shipman guessed the right direction. The 26-year-old left back. One-on-one with Delgado. And it's saved! But it's spinning and knocked away. Lalo Delgado keeping his head on a swivel. One-on-one with the German keeper. And he scores! The Hailstorm on the precipice now. Cheney runs up. And Cheney scores! Goes off the hand of Delgado. And Ethan Horde has done it. Let the title party begin in Windsor. Northern Colorado Hailstorm are your first ever Jägermeister Cup champions.
So with everything going on that we've covered at SDH all season long, Hailstorm end up with a trophy, winning 5-4 in penalties over Forward Madison to take home the inaugural shot at glory, the USL Jägermeister Cup. All right, so that sets up the schedule and where things were over the last 7 days as we get you ready for the next 7 days. Starting off at the end of September, literally everybody cleared the decks, so the only match to focus on last week was that one. So that sets up your standings now. Jägermeister Cup has been decided, month to go, and here's how it all lays out. With the standings, chasing regular season playoffs. Union Omaha and Forward Madison are both in. They are well ahead of the competition that are fighting to get into the playoffs. 18 matches played. Union Omaha's won 4 in a row. They're at 38 points. Forward Madison, 8-2-8. They're at 32, unbeaten in their last 5. Charlotte, 30 points. They've only lost once in their last 5. Hailstorm, 1 Knox, both at 8-5-5. And goal difference goes to Hailstorm, and head-to-head to Hailstorm right now, +3 in goal difference. The tiebreakers are leaning Hailstorm's way, and they've only lost once in their last 5 in league play. 1 Knox has hit each column once in their last 3. That's why they're at +6 and 29 points. Greenville Triumph, who had to change their venue for this weekend from Furman to Clemson because of the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. Greenville at 28 points. They've hit the columns once in their last 3, 8 wins. Spokane at 26 wins. They've lost 2 in a row. Richmond is at 19 points. They've won 2 in a row to jump South Georgia Tormenta to be in the last playoff spot right now at number 8. Tormenta, 4-7-7. They've drawn their last 4. Right now they're at 19 points. Need to get some wins with 4 wins going on. Chattanooga, they finally snapped the 4-game losing streak with a draw, 5-11-2. They're at 17 points. Lex SC, they have only won once in their last 5. They have 4 points in their last 5. They're at 17 points, 4-9-5 through 18. Central Valley, 3-12-3 in regular season competition. Goal difference of -23, 12 points. They've lost 4 of 5 in the overall. So that's where we are with the standings. Let's get you into the news and the broadcasts and what to watch, where to watch it, how to watch it. Player of the Month nominees for the month of September presented by our friends at Konami eFootball. It's across the board. Joao Gumiero from Richmond, Billy King from Hailstorm, Cameron Lancaster from Lex SC, Liam McKinnon from Greenville Triumph. Those are your 4, and you get to vote through Wednesday, September the 9th at 5:30 Eastern Time. 60% of the vote at USLLeagueONE.com is the fan vote, 40% is the technical committee ballot, and the winner will be announced on Thursday, September 10. Gumiero, Billy King, Cameron Lancaster, Liam McKinnon chasing after Player of the Month honors for the month of September. Also on the board, you can follow along with everything going on in USL League One, USLLeagueONE.com on the web, with Facebook, with the 280-character app, and on the Insta, and with your favorite clubs as well. So keep an eye on everything going on as we're in Week 22, as we are chasing after the postseason and figuring out who's in and who's going to be looking at it from the outside in one of the toughest leagues all around. And I'm being serious when I say it. So it is all around the board. League One announced a schedule change involving South Georgia and Richmond, and that one has been moved. Originally scheduled for Saturday, October 12, has been moved to October 11. So it'll be a Friday night football in the Borough in more than one way at Tormenta Stadium. So it's been moved up one day. It's from the 12th to the 11th next week for those particular teams to square off against one another, and we'll see what is going on there. Now you have everything to play for with the USL and USL League One chasing after getting into the playoffs. We know the top 2 teams who are in the playoffs. Now everybody is chasing and pushing for positioning. So we'll see what happens here when it comes to all of the activity. Now, what to watch, where to watch it, how to watch it. Once again, it is for all of the games that are coming up this weekend. Start with ESPN+, work your way forward from there, and you get to find out what's going on in the month of October in USL League One. Get you into the schedule and find out what's up after tonight's action. Charlotte and Forward Madison, that's at American Legion. That one is at 7:30. Saturday, it is a stacked top to bottom at Riggs Field on Clemson's campus. Greenville hosting Lex SC. 6 o'clock City Stadium, Richmond Kickers, Union Omaha. 7:30 CHI Memorial, Red Wolves hosting One Knox. 9 o'clock at Four Rivers, it is a Hailstorm hosting South Georgia Tormenta. And on Wednesday the 9th at Fresno State, Spokane Velocity drops into Central California to take on Fuego. That's at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, once again on ESPN+. Let's get you into your juice boxes and remind you that if you are in market and can watch what's going on in USL League One, go for it. It's fantastic soccer, and especially one of the tightest leagues in all of this hemisphere, and trying to determine who's in, who's out, who's going, who's not when it comes to USL League One and the postseason picture. You can go and show your support that way. If you're in market and can't, follow along on local providers. And also what you can do is follow along on your favorite streaming services as well as social media and what have you there. If you're out of market, you can do the same thing. Follow along on social media for your favorite club, local providers, streaming services. All of that activity is there for you to follow along with all of the clubs in USL League One. Forward Madison favored on the road tonight at a +117, going up against Charlotte Independence at a +209. The activity on the weekend on Saturday, Greenville, big favorite against Lex SC at a -161. Lex a +355. Union Omaha favored on the road at a -103, going to Richmond. Richmond and the draw option within the margin of error for one another. Richmond's a +242. One Knox on the road at a -116, hosting Red Wolves that are going to CHI Memorial to take on the Red Wolves at a +276. Draws a +254. Northern Colorado, big favorite at home against Tormenta. Tormenta north of +400, and at Northern Colorado is a -192. So that is your rundown of everything going on in USL League One. Once again, go watch. Sprint in for the playoffs is happening, and you get to be a part of it by checking out your favorite clubs in all of USL League One. For everybody here at SDH, I'm just John. Thanks for dropping by and being a part of everything where SDH Network is taking a peek at USL League One. Play safe, everybody. Enjoy the games in USL League One.